Have you ever considered the small, everyday habits that shape the course of your life as you grow older? The choices we make daily may seem insignificant at the moment, but over time, they have the power to influence our health, happiness, and overall longevity. As the years pass, many people realize, often too late, that certain routines can either enhance their well-being or gradually erode it. Whether you're approaching your 70s or caring for someone in their golden years, understanding these crucial life lessons is essential. Today, we're diving deep into 6 critical mistakes that many people make as they age. Mistakes that can lead to a decline in physical health, emotional well-being, and even the quality of relationships. More importantly, we'll explore the simple yet effective ways to avoid these common pitfalls. Backed by research and expert insights, this discussion will uncover hidden dangers in daily routines and provide actionable strategies to ensure a fulfilling and vibrant life. So, if you're serious about preserving your vitality, staying mentally sharp, and maintaining emotional balance, then stay with me till the end. The insights you'll gain here could be the key to unlocking a healthier, happier, and longer life. And if you find this information valuable, don't forget to support this journey by engaging with the content. Every like, comment, and share helps spread these essential lessons to those who need them most. This morning, at the age of 71, Sergio Lopez took his final breath, a stark reminder of how fleeting life truly is. It forces us to ask ourselves an important question. As we approach our later years, are we making the right decisions? The choices we make now will determine whether we thrive in our 70s or struggle with the consequences of past mistakes. One of the most overlooked yet crucial habits that can greatly impact aging is how we treat our bodies in the morning. Many people unknowingly put themselves at risk by pushing their limits before properly fueling their bodies. Engaging in strenuous activities on an empty stomach, especially as we age, can be dangerous. Imagine your body as a car engine. It needs fuel before it can run efficiently. Skipping breakfast and diving straight into demanding tasks can lead to a spike in heart rate and blood pressure, which, for older adults, may trigger serious complications such as dizziness, fainting, or even a stroke. As we age, our cardiovascular system loses some of its flexibility. A sudden burst of physical exertion without proper nutrition can strain the heart, forcing it to work harder than it should. Many people don't realize that the body releases a surge of adrenaline in the morning to wake up the nervous system. This natural process already elevates blood pressure, and if combined with excessive exertion on an empty stomach, it can be a dangerous combination. So what's the right way to start the day? It's simple. Honor your body's need for nourishment. Begin with light stretching, a short walk, or gentle movements before jumping into any heavy tasks. A nutritious breakfast that includes a balance of protein, healthy fats, and fiber can provide the energy needed to tackle the day without putting unnecessary stress on the body. Simple changes like this can make a world of difference in ensuring long-term health and stability. Another common mistake people make as they age is jumping out of bed too quickly. It's something most of us have done at some point. Our alarm rings, and without thinking, we immediately get up and start moving. However, for older adults, this instinctive action can be risky. During sleep, the body enters a state of deep relaxation. Blood pressure drops, the heart rate slows, and the body conserves energy. Waking up suddenly and moving too fast can cause dizziness, loss of balance, and in some cases, fainting. This phenomenon, known as orthostatic hypotension, occurs when there's a sudden drop in blood pressure upon standing. For someone in their 70s, a simple fall can lead to devastating consequences: hip fractures, head injuries, and prolonged recovery periods that rob them of their independence. The solution is patience. Take a moment upon waking to let your body adjust. Start by stretching in bed, moving your arms and legs gently to stimulate circulation. Sit up slowly, pause, take a few deep breaths, and ensure you feel stable before standing. This small habit can dramatically reduce the risk of falls and keep your body safe from unnecessary harm. Now let's talk about a topic that might seem minor but carries significant health implications: using the bathroom first thing in the morning. It's a routine part of life, but many people don't realize that excessive straining while on the toilet can be incredibly dangerous. The act of pushing too hard increases pressure in the chest, which in turn restricts blood flow to the heart. For those with underlying heart conditions, this strain can be enough to trigger a heart attack or stroke. The pressure exerted on blood vessels, especially in the brain, can lead to the rupture of delicate arteries, something that could have fatal consequences. The key here is to allow the body to function naturally without unnecessary force. If constipation is an issue, consider dietary adjustments such as increasing fiber intake, drinking more water, and incorporating movement into your daily routine. Sitting in a relaxed position and taking slow, deep breaths can also make a significant difference. And one crucial tip: avoid distractions like scrolling on your phone or reading while using the bathroom. Prolonged sitting can put extra pressure on blood vessels, increasing the risk of hemorrhoids and other complications. By paying attention to these simple yet impactful daily habits, we can significantly improve our overall health and longevity. Many of the health risks that arise in old age are not sudden. They develop over years of small, seemingly insignificant choices. But physical health is just one part of the equation. Emotional and mental well-being play an equally critical role in aging gracefully. One of the biggest mistakes older adults make is allowing themselves to become isolated. As we transition into retirement, social circles naturally shrink. The loss of colleagues, friends, or even a spouse can make maintaining relationships more challenging. Some people embrace solitude, but too much isolation can have serious consequences for mental health. Studies have shown that social isolation is directly linked to an increased risk of depression, cognitive decline, and even a shorter lifespan. Loneliness has been equated to smoking 15 cigarettes a day in terms of its negative impact on health. Humans are inherently social beings. We thrive on connection, conversation, and companionship. Staying socially active isn't just about avoiding loneliness, it's about preserving mental agility and emotional resilience. The good news is that there are simple ways to stay connected, even if mobility is limited. Regular phone calls or video chats with family and friends, joining a local community group, or even participating in online forums can help maintain a sense of belonging. Technology has made it easier than ever to bridge the gap between distance and relationships. Additionally, engaging in activities such as book clubs, art classes, or volunteer work can provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment. The golden years should be a time of joy, reflection, and meaningful experiences, not a period of isolation and regret. Taking proactive steps to maintain relationships can make all the difference in how fulfilling these years will be. Another crucial mistake that many people make as they age is neglecting their regular health checkups. It's easy to assume that if we feel fine, there's no reason to visit the doctor. After all, why worry about something that doesn't seem to be a problem? But the truth is, many of the most dangerous health conditions, hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol, and even certain cancers, develop silently. They don't announce their presence with immediate symptoms. Instead, they slowly build over time, only revealing themselves when the damage has already been done. Skipping regular medical evaluations is like ignoring the check engine light in your car. Everything might seem fine on the surface, but without a professional assessment, you could be unknowingly setting yourself up for serious complications down the road. Routine checkups allow doctors to monitor changes in your health, detect problems early, and implement preventive measures before things spiral out of control. Simple tests like blood pressure screenings, cholesterol checks, and glucose monitoring can be life-saving. Catching high blood pressure early can prevent a stroke. Detecting elevated blood sugar levels before they become full-blown diabetes can help you adjust your diet and lifestyle to avoid serious complications. And identifying small irregularities in heart function can prevent a major cardiac event in the future. Another often overlooked aspect of health checkups is medication management. Many older adults take multiple prescriptions daily, and over time, these medications can interact in unexpected ways. A doctor's oversight ensures that you're on the right medications, at the right doses, and that they're working as intended without causing unnecessary side effects. So, instead of putting off these appointments, make them a priority. Mark them on your calendar, set reminders, and view them as an investment in your future. Staying ahead of potential health issues isn't just about living longer. It's about ensuring those extra years are spent in good health, free from unnecessary suffering. Beyond physical health, another silent threat looms: Mental and emotional well-being. Many older adults fall into the dangerous trap of believing that feelings of sadness, loneliness, or anxiety are just a normal part of aging. They convince themselves that the emotional weight they carry is inevitable, something to endure rather than something to address. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and neglecting it can have severe consequences. Depression in older adults is often overlooked or misdiagnosed because its symptoms can be mistaken for natural signs of aging. Fatigue, lack of motivation, irritability, and changes in sleep patterns might not seem alarming at first, but they could be indications of a deeper emotional struggle. It's important to recognize that our mental health is shaped by the way we live each day. Engaging in activities that challenge the mind, reading, learning new skills, solving puzzles, or even playing musical instruments can help keep the brain sharp and ward off cognitive decline. Regular social interactions, as simple as a coffee date with a friend or a friendly chat with a neighbor, can significantly improve mood and emotional well-being. Physical activity, too, plays a massive role in maintaining mental health. Exercise isn't just about keeping the body fit, it releases endorphins, which naturally boost mood and alleviate stress. Even gentle activities like yoga, tai chi, or daily walks can make a profound difference in reducing anxiety and depression. For those struggling with persistent feelings of sadness or stress, seeking professional help is not a sign of weakness. It's a step toward empowerment. Therapists, counselors, and support groups can provide valuable guidance, coping strategies, and a sense of community. No one should have to navigate the emotional complexities of aging alone, and there's no shame in reaching out for help. Another powerful tool for maintaining mental and emotional well-being is mindfulness. Practices like meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking moments of quiet reflection can help bring peace and clarity. These small daily habits cultivate a sense of inner balance, helping to manage stress and promote a positive outlook on life. But beyond personal health and mental well-being, one of the greatest regrets people face later in life is something entirely different: missed opportunities. When people reach their 70s, many of them look back with a deep sense of longing, wishing they had done things differently. And time, once past, cannot be reclaimed. One of the most common regrets is failing to prioritize relationships. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to push relationships aside, assuming there will always be time to reconnect later. But later often comes too late. Many older adults find themselves wishing they had spent more time with loved ones, cherished moments instead of rushing through them, and expressed their love more freely. True wealth isn't found in bank accounts or material possessions. It's found in the depth of our relationships. The laughter shared around a dinner table, the conversations that stretch late into the night, the quiet moments of understanding with a lifelong friend. These are the things that truly matter. It's never too late to reconnect. Call that old friend. Visit that family member you haven't seen in years. Strengthen the bonds that give life meaning. Another major regret is not pursuing personal dreams and passions. Too often, people push their dreams aside, thinking, "I'll do it someday." But someday has a way of slipping through our fingers. Many people reach their 70s and realize they've spent their entire lives working, fulfilling obligations, and meeting expectations, while their own aspirations remained buried under responsibilities. But here's the truth: it's never too late. Whether it's learning a new instrument, writing a book, traveling to places you've always dreamed of, or simply picking up a hobby you once loved, there is no expiration date on pursuing joy. Every day is an opportunity to embrace the things that make you feel alive. And finally, one of the most heartbreaking regrets of all: neglecting health when it mattered most. Many older adults look back and wish they had taken better care of their bodies when they had the chance. They wish they had eaten healthier, exercised more, managed stress better, and listened to the warning signs their bodies were giving them. But here's the good news: no matter where you are in life, it's never too late to make positive changes. The body has an incredible ability to heal, adapt, and regain strength. Small adjustments, eating nutritious foods, incorporating movement into daily life, getting enough sleep, can lead to significant improvements in how you feel and function. Aging isn't about decline, it's about transformation. It's about embracing the wisdom of the years while still nurturing the body and mind. It's about letting go of regrets and choosing to live fully in the present. Every moment is an opportunity to make choices that lead to a healthier, happier, and more meaningful life. So, as you reflect on these insights, ask yourself, what changes can you make today to ensure that your later years are filled with vitality and joy? What small steps can you take right now to avoid the regrets that so many others have faced? If this message resonates with you, take a moment to share your thoughts. What was the most impactful lesson for you? What habit will you start implementing today? Your experiences and reflections are valuable, not just for yourself but for others who may be on the same journey. And if you found this information meaningful, don't forget to share it. Together, we can spread awareness and ensure that more people step into their golden years with health, happiness, and a life well lived. As we journey through life, we often get caught up in responsibilities, routines, and expectations. So much so that we forget the importance of truly living. But as people enter their later years, they often come face to face with a sobering realization. Time moves fast, and the choices we make each day shape the quality of the years ahead. One of the most valuable lessons that many people learn too late is the power of gratitude. In a world that constantly urges us to chase the next achievement, the next possession, or the next milestone, it's easy to overlook the beauty of what we already have. But those who find the most peace and joy in their later years are often those who have mastered the art of gratitude. Instead of dwelling on what's missing, they focus on the blessings that surround them. They appreciate the warmth of the sun on their skin, the simple pleasure of a good meal, the laughter of a loved one, and the memories that bring a smile to their face. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can significantly improve mental well-being, reduce stress, and even enhance physical health. One way to cultivate gratitude is through daily reflection. Each morning or evening, take a few moments to acknowledge 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be grand or extraordinary. Sometimes the smallest joys carry the most meaning. A kind word from a friend, a moment of laughter, or even the ability to move freely and breathe deeply can be enough. Another lesson many learn too late is the importance of letting go. As we accumulate years, we also accumulate experiences. Some beautiful, some painful, but holding on to resentment, regrets, and past wounds only burdens the soul. Forgiveness, both for others and for ourselves, is a gift that frees us from the weight of the past. Carrying anger or resentment into old age is like dragging a heavy suitcase on a long journey. It only makes the trip more difficult. Yet many people struggle to let go, thinking that forgiveness means excusing the pain they've endured. But true forgiveness isn't about erasing the past, it's about freeing yourself from its grip. Imagine what life could feel like if you no longer carried the burden of old grudges. Imagine the peace that could fill your heart if you allowed yourself to move forward without the weight of resentment. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, it is a powerful act of strength and self-care. And then there's the lesson of adaptability. Many people fear aging because they see it as a period of loss. Loss of youth, loss of energy, loss of opportunity. But those who age gracefully understand that life is about adaptation. Instead of resisting change, they embrace it. They recognize that every stage of life offers new experiences, new joys, and new possibilities. There's a misconception that personal growth and learning should stop at a certain age. But the truth is, the happiest and most fulfilled individuals are those who remain curious, open-minded, and willing to explore new interests. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, learning a new language, traveling to unfamiliar places, or simply being open to new perspectives, staying mentally engaged keeps life exciting and meaningful. Share your thoughts, your insights, and your own experiences. Because when we share, we inspire. And when we inspire, we create a ripple effect that spreads far beyond ourselves. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to engage with it. Your support helps spread these life-changing lessons to more people who need them. And together, we can continue to uplift, educate, and remind one another that life is meant to be fully embraced, at every stage.